Right, which way are we looking?
Hold on, HCP.
HCP.
The background stuff, we've got to keep our voices down because there's a major conference going on behind us. But we don't mind being disruptive about HPC, do we?
HCP.
HCP. Just introduce, everyone knows who you are, but just introduce yourself.
Hi everyone, I'm Jack Ward and I'm the Chief Executive of the British Growers Association.
And I love the way he kneels down to be at my height. I need that box. Okay, so we've got a particular message we want to get out to everyone. Just can you lock and load and tell everyone?
Yeah, Max, this is quite an important issue because this relates to the future of crop protection. And when I first joined British Growers back in 2014, crop protection was really the number one issue. I know it's been knocked off its number one slot by seasonal labour, but across the industry, how we protect crops and how we ensure there's a future pipeline of crop protection products is hugely important. Now, up until recently, the role of making sure that we've got crop protection products registered rested with AHDB Horticulture. And as we know, AHDB Horticulture is rapidly going out of play, and their commitment to carry on processing emergency use applications comes to an end in March 2023. And so as an industry, we have a bit of a challenge on our hands, and that is to put in place a system which ensures that we can continue to process those emergency use applications, because without them, we have got £4 billion worth of produce that's at serious risk. So what we're looking at doing is creating a new organisation, and we've called it Horticulture Crop Protection, which is going to take on the role of processing the emus. Historically, we've had this system of compulsory levies, which the industry has turned its back on and decided it doesn't want a compulsory levy system. So what we're looking to do is set up a system of voluntary subscriptions to this new organisation so that we have got sufficient funds with which to support the processing of the emu applications. It is hugely important. It's not an area that a lot of people are necessarily familiar with, but underneath the surface, this is vital for the future of the UK fresh produce sector.
Jack, well done. Wow, that's hugely important. How can we find out more? How can we engage?
Well, we're sort of slowly going through the process of setting the organisation up. We have been sending out occasional newsletters to growers. We're just on the point of registering the company and creating the governing documentation. We're in discussion with AHDB about the possible transfer of some residual funding from AHB Horticulture to the new organisation. And I think within the next sort of 3 to 4 weeks, we should be on the point of being able to make a very major announcement that we are up and running, we've got the resources, and we will be in business ready to seamlessly carry on the process of managing emus.
Well, thank you for being so direct and giving us that initial information, even though it isn't formed, but it sounds like you've got momentum behind you and you want it to be formed because it needs to be formed.
It's hugely important because without it, as I say, we've got £4 billion worth of fresh produce. Without a pipeline of products, we're in serious difficulty from problems with pest diseases and weeds.
Well done to British Growers, because you've got such a complicated job that you're looking after 34 different organisations, and this is another bolt-on. But we need an organisation like British Growers to take on that baton and run with it, because otherwise the significant losses that would be had.
Yeah, and it has taken quite a lot of navigating through the industry, because when we had the vote on the future of AHDB Horticulture, the industry was quite split about whether it should stay or whether it should be scrapped. And knitting the thing back together around the crop protection has taken quite a lot of careful activity.
Yeah. Jack, well done. One to watch. Let's engage with Jack and the team, the fabulous team at British Growers on this initiative. And we know you've got some other initiatives that are coming online later in the year in other areas, but we'll talk about that another time.
Brilliant.
Well done, Jack.
Thanks,
Thank
Max.
you.